Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got the V-Jump pages for this month, makes sense. Yesterday we saw the cover for V-Jump. Typically the way it goes is we will see the cover of V-Jump, and then next day the leaks themselves will actually come in. Now this is going to be one of those rare occurrences. I guess this has happened a couple of times lately. I think LR Fusion Zamasu, last Tanabata was revealed this way. But we're actually going to get an LR reveal from V-Jump, surprisingly. The reason this happens, by the way, is this character, it's going to be an LR RIBRIANNE. Oh my god, LR RIBRIANNE! LR RIBRIANNE is going to be coming out before this V-Jump is scheduled to release. V-Jump comes out on the 21st of the month. I'm going to assume that RIBRIANNE releases on the 19th. So we should be getting LR RIBRIANNE's full details, tweeted animations and details in 2 hours. And then the data download will be tomorrow. And then, of course, RIBRIANNE. Well, I mean, I say tomorrow, but tonight at like 10 p.m. Like 10 p.m. Eastern on the 17th is when the data download should be. It's going to be pretty meaningful, by the way, because we are also going to... This is, remember, going to be the first banner that is going to have pity in Dokkan. They said the yellow coin banners are going to have pity. Now, keep in mind on GP, we're going to get an LR right here again on the 19th. The next yellow coin LR on JP after RIBRIANNE is going to be in here. Like April 18th or April 17th or something like that is going to be our next yellow coin LR. So it's going to be a very long time. So clearly the reason that they're doing pity on yellow coin LRs is because now with, you know, the strength of Dokkan Fest LRs and Carnival LRs, we've had a couple that have been, you know, top 3 characters in the game, right? You know, LR Metal Cooler is proving to age very, very gracefully. You know, some of those other the Carnival Goku, the Carnival Kid Gohan, if we look, I think now, like right now, look at all of the Carnival LRs. Overall, their strength level is good. Many characters in Dokkan Fest LRs, you know, Dokkan Fest TRs, EZAs have been designed very shittily, very shoddily over the last 2 years. Carnival LRs, to me, do seem to have the same level of power as Dokkan Fest LRs. So, it's with this, yellow coin LRs are just far less valuable, far less needed. So I think that's why they're starting with pity on this, which is good. But I would love if the pity like system, we'll see what it looks like again. We'll get a little details during the data download, and then we'll know for sure once the actual banner itself drops. But I would love, you know, maybe if they, you know, would do it for like anniversary would be huge. That would just be so good, right? All right, so let's take a look at all the details we have. So this is just a Legends page. Legends, I'm not really sure what the decision is around this, but Legends chooses not to reveal anything in V-Jump ever. I don't know. I feel like this for Dokkan over the years has been a tool to raise hype for many years. I feel like, you know, Legends could probably put some more recent stuff in here. Okay. Because, yeah, that Goku and Piccolo, they came out weeks ago, right? Like, okay. So we'll start at the top here. So we have, they're just talking about quest mode here. And, of course, the new Broly and Trunks. Broly and Trunks, of course, will be awakening into an LR eventually. Omatsu did confirm that in the Dokkan News video, by the way. It's not just people theorizing or guessing. It's, you know, Broly and Trunks are going to be an LR. Remember, they had that movie where Paragus, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Piccolo, Raditz, and Nappa gave their energy to Broly and Trunks. That is a quest mode movie, but, I mean, I would not be shocked. It does look very good for just a quest mode movie. I would not be shocked if that maybe became, like, an intro for the LR or something like that. I think that would be pretty good, but we'll see, right? If that's something that is actually going to happen. I'm not really too sure about that, right? And we'll see if it's just going to remain the same. The other instance of that happening, by the way, is Cell Max. If you guys remember, there's that little animation of Cell Max coming out of his ball, which you get if you fight the Cell Max event with the scenario on. Yeah, so there's that. There is the Trunks and Broly. If we move down here, Real quickly, we just cover this, and then we'll spend the rest of the video talking about LR Ribrianne. There's an upcoming World Tournament. These are the 4 EZA characters. We already knew this. This is not new information in any way. It's a very predictable pattern with how they're EZAing characters. So these were the next 4 expected characters to EZA. These characters are very hit or miss. I would advise people to not have any expectations going in. There's a chance that some of them could end up decent. There's a chance that they could all be shit, right? So it's important to keep your expectations in check. Then here they're talking about the new Link skill ball system, which is very good. They did give out some free rainbow orbs. You need 1 of these to go from level 8 to level 9, and then you need 2 of these to go from level 9 to level 10. So in total, you need 3 rainbow orbs. That's just for 1 Link, by the way. You need 3 rainbow orbs to get 1 Link to level 10. They gave out a couple of these for free. I mean, I would advise hanging on to these. I saw a lot of the JP players have already blown theirs within 2 seconds. Not shocking. But you really would want to use those for, like, big bad bosses characters. Get your big bad... Because big bad bosses characters, you're literally not even seeing what they do until big bad bosses at Link level 10. That's the true character, right? So I would use these to get, like, big bad bosses level 10. Saiyan lineage is another Link. Royal lineage. You know, some of these Links that get, like, an actual buff at level 10, which big bad bosses, Royal lineage, and Saiyan lineage all do. I think those are good ones for that. Right now, we cannot obtain these for free after the initial login when they first became a thing. We can get tons of blue and purple, but we cannot get the rainbow ones, which means the system is pointless outside of if you spend money on it, because it's not hard to get to... Like, the blue ones are completely worthless. This is 20 minutes of grinding to get to Link level 5, basically. Occasionally, you can get stuck on Link level 5, 6, or 7, so these have a little value if you want to combine them with keys, but the really good stuff is this. Link level 8, 9, that's when it's really hard to Link level up, right? So, definitely keep that in mind. Alright, and then here we have LR RIBRIANNE. I'm not entirely sure if this is RIBRIANNE, Kakunsa, and Rosie, but one thing we do see here is that RIBRIANNE is going to have her giant transformation. So the RIBRIANNE we're going to be looking at is going to be right here, essentially. Again, I'm not super sure what this part of the character is. Again, we're going to see in 2 hours, so it's not a super big deal. But we know she's going to have a giant form. So instantaneously, like, if they give her just a little bit of love, RIBRIANNE should actually be pretty good. I know people, they're, listen, people are gonna, like, no one is gonna really be that hyped for RIBRIANNE besides, like, me and, like, a couple of others. But in my opinion, Dokkan is doing exactly what they need to do, right? Which is, alright, we have a worldwide, we got a Vegito Blue. We have, LR Future Gohan with perfect, incredible animations. We finally get LR Sword of Hope, even though his animations are kind of booty, right? Like, we get LR Fusion Zamasu, who I've got no problem with. Like, huge monster hype celebration. Now the next celebration, this is when you drop LR RIBRIANNE. This is smart. This is how Dokkan should do this, right? You drop Vegito Blue, and then the next celebration you could drop LR RIBRIANNE. That's exactly how you could do it, right? The problem becomes, I think, if they, at this point, going into 9 years into the game, if they put too many hype releases in a row, I think that could be an issue. And if they do too many dead releases in a row, that could be an issue as well. I think it's important for Dokkan to strike a balance, right? It's like, all right, we got RIBRIANNE, maybe now the next one could be like an Ultimate Gohan or Vegeta from the Android Saga, Super Saiyan Vegeta or something like that, right? Like, I think that's a good way to do this. Now, I saw some discussion that RIBRIANNE does not help anything, and I mean, that's just horseshit. If we take a look at this, so RIBRIANNE is on Peppy Gals. I mean, I don't know, that doesn't matter too much. Universal Survival Saga doesn't matter too much. She's on Giant Form, which means she's on Majunior's team. So Majunior's team gets buff. I was using Majunior's team just today, actually, because we are finally able to rainbow LR Giant Hachiyak. So I was just using Majunior's team earlier today, right? So she's on that. She's on Kale's team as well, Transformation Boost. She's on Turles' team, Space Traveling Warriors. She's on the 8th Anniversary LR team, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then the GT Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and GT Goku. And then she's also on 17 and 18's tournament participants. Now, it's very easy for people to say, oh my god, 17 and 18, they need a Goku, not a RIBRIANNE. But I mean, while I do agree, yes, a stronger Goku would be really badly needed. If RIBRIANNE, I mean, maybe I'm setting very high expectations for her, but if RIBRIANNE can be like a dominant top 5 character slot 1 machine, then, then all of a sudden, we are probably still bringing UI Goku on the team, but he's a floater, right? Like, this guy as a floater is going to be significantly stronger than if we have to put slot 1 pressure on him, or if we have to run STR UI. And remember, I mean, you're going to run 23rd World Tournament Goku on this team, but there is no revive besides his own. So he's kind of in limbo on this team a little bit. He can get you killed. So RIBRIANNE does actually help them, but she actually has to be like, the thing where everyone hates, oh my god, a character has to have guard, damage reduction, or dodge, or else they're not good. That's not true, right? Because, like, Jr. doesn't have guard, damage reduction, or dodge, and he's better than almost every guard, damage reduction, or dodge character in the game, right? So, like, a character doesn't need those to be good, but specifically to help this character, RIBRIANNE does need those mechanics. Because we need this RIBRIANNE to be able to go in slot 1, protect 17 and 18, and then that can push one of the Gokus more into a floating role, right? Like, because the way this team wants to be constructed, again, remember, it gets really crazy once they're getting unit super attack from Goku, and then, of course, we also have the Scouter and stuff like that, right? So, if we're running this team where they're going to have 3 Gokus floating, I think that could actually prove to be very effective. So, RIBRIANNE could help. Again, she's on numerous teams right now, like teams you would want to run. I mean, to be fair, I guess I don't want to run Kale's Transformation Boost, and I don't want to run Turtles to Space Traveling Warriors either. But RIBRIANNE still could very easily be an incredible asset to these characters. I do also have, like, so here's the RIBRIANNE cards we have. We'll see what it is. It could be multiple of them. We also have Kakunsa and Rosie. The problem here is, unless RIBRIANNE does some, like, real bullshit shenanigans, Kakunsa and Rosie are dead characters, right? Like, we're not able to run these two. These are free-to-play EZAs from Tanabata of 2020. So Kakunsa and Rosie are not going to be able to be run, right? So we'll kind of see what's going to happen. I mean, maybe they introduce the Universe 2 category into the game, and then RIBRIANNE gives, like, 50% damage reduction support to that category. That could be interesting. That's something they could do. Because Universe 2 is these 3, plus the banner unit we just got. Rabanra, Zarbuto, and Zerloin. Right here. These guys. So, we'll see. We will see. We will see what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think of LR RIBRIANNE. I do not mind this. I truly don't. Especially if she's good. Like, if they make her good, like, this is totally fine with me. If we had just gotten, like, all right, like, we got, Dokkan Fest Yamcha, which everyone will say, oh, he's super hype, but I mean, yeah, it's cool that Yamcha gets to Dokkan Fest, but he's not, like, a hype character, right? Like, oh, we got, like, our Yamcha, and then we got a Nappa, and then we got Raditz, and then we got a Pan. It's like, all right, like, we're ready for, like, a Super Saiyan now. Like, we just got, like, the super hype. So it's perfect now to slide in LR RIBRIANNE. Personally, I do think this is a good choice. It now just falls on her being strong. Like, let's hope that she's not LR Super Buu, and let's hope she's, more LR Bulma instead. That's what we're looking for. So, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.